They made a mockery of her horrific abuse. Tina Turner fans blast Beyoncé and Jay-Z for vile reference to Ike Turner's treatment of his late wife in 2013. Hit Drunk in Love. Tina Turner fans have slammed Beyoncé and Jay-Z for the reference to the late star's abuse at the hands of her husband Ike Turner in their 2013 hit Drunk in Love. The What's Love Got to Do with It singer, real name Anna Mae Bullock, died on Wednesday at the age of 83 in her Switzerland home, following an unspecified illness, leading to Jay-Z's lyrics in the song being hurtled into the spotlight. In the track, Jay raps, "I'm Ike Turner, turn up baby no. I don't play now, eat the cake. Anna Mae, I said eat the cake, Anna Mae," which led to a fan tweeting, "A tragic example of number Tina Turner being mocked and her abuse being dismissed." The lyric references a well-documented moment in which Tina, still going by the name Anna Mae, was in a diner, and when fans asked for her autograph and not his, he attacked her by forcing cake in her mouth and saying, "Eat the cake, Anna Mae?" The scene was replicated in the 1993 biopic, What's Love Got to Do with It?, in which an argument between Tina, played by Angela Bassett, and Ike, Lawrence Fishburne, turns physical, and he forces her to eat the cake he'd ordered in a diner. Following Beyoncé's references to Tina being her music idol, Twitter was flooded with anger from fans, with users penning, "Drunk in Love was a tragic example of the incomparable number Tina Turner being mocked and her abuse being dismissed." Fans took to Twitter in droves to write, "I still can't get over Jay-Z saying eat the cake, Anna Mae. Eat the cake on Drunk in Love. When I found out that it was reference to Ike forcing Tina to eat literal cake. A damn shame, still mad at Beyoncé and Jay-Z for that Tina Turner abuse reference. I love Bey, but she rubs me the wrong way sometimes. How is Tina Turner one of your biggest inspirations? But you were okay with Jay-Z using that line in Drunk in Love? I was so disgusted when I understood the reference. Stopped listening to Drunk in Love for that reason alone." Drunk in Love was a tragic example of the incomparable number Tina Turner being mocked and her abuse being dismissed. While Jay-Z sang the lyrics mocking Tina, number Beyoncé obviously co-signed Tina's horrific abuse being made a mockery of and put that song on her album reflecting on Tina's legacy. "I've always been surprised plus disappointed how her being a domestic violence survivor somehow always turned into a joke. In rap music, that's one reason I don't play Drunk in Love often, because of Jay-Z's verse plus his reference to eat the cake. I will never forget when Jay-Z made fun of Tina's abuse in Drunk in Love. A video from a Beyoncé fan page showed the thrilled star meeting Tina before they performed together at the 2008 Grammy Awards. In response to the video, another Twitter user penned, "This video makes it even more disappointing that Jay-Z disrespected Tina Turner and made light of her abuse on Drunk in Love. They both should have known better than that." The critiques come after she was slammed again last year for using ableist slurs on her track Heated, which was co-written with Canadian rapper Drake. Disability rights advocates blasted the singer for including the words spaz and spasm from the song. She then changed the lyrics with her representative stating, "The word, not used intentionally in a harmful way, will be replaced." Following the news of her death, Beyoncé honored her music icon Tina in a touching post, as she shared a heartwarming message to her website, just a few hours after it was announced that the Proud Mary hitmaker had passed. "My beloved queen, I love you endlessly," she wrote. "I'm so grateful for your inspiration and all the ways you have paved the way. You are strength and resilience. You are the epitome of power and passion. We are all so fortunate to have witnessed your kindness and beautiful spirit. That will forever remain." Beyoncé went on, "Thank you for all you have done." Beyoncé has frequently referred to Tina as her biggest musical inspiration. Beyoncé performed a tribute to Tina during her Kennedy Center Honors ceremony in 2015. The duo also graced the stage together for an iconic duet at the Grammy Awards in 2008. The soul divas wowed the crowd, with Turner coming out of retirement to perform a duet with the R&B singer. It was Turner's first concert performance in more than 7 years. Turner and Beyoncé, who was 26 years old at the time, got the crowd on their feet with a lively version of Proud Mary, for which Turner won a Grammy in 1972. Following their performance together, she said, "This is literally a dream to me because she's the ultimate. To actually be on the stage with her is crazy." Turner's death was announced on Wednesday at the age of 83. The singer died at her home in Kuznich near Zurich, Switzerland, following a long, unspecified illness. Her representatives announced the news, saying, "With her the world loses a music legend and role model." On April 9th, in what are believed to be her final public remarks, she told The Guardian how she hoped the world would remember her, and how she did not fear death. Meanwhile, Tina Turner died from natural causes at home in Switzerland, after battling intestinal cancer, 4 decades of high blood pressure and undergoing kidney transplant. Tina Turner died from natural causes at her home in Switzerland. It has been confirmed. The legendary singer passed away at the age of 83 in Kuznich near Zurich, following a long, unspecified illness. She had previously battled intestinal cancer and suffered with high blood pressure for over 4 decades. Her representatives confirmed to DailyMail.com that the Queen of Rock and Roll died from natural causes. They announced the sad news of her death on May 24, saying, "With her the world loses a music legend and role model." Following her death, Turner's memoir resurfaced where she admitted she once considered assisted suicide in 2016. Before her husband Erwin Bach donated his kidney to her, she revealed in her memoir that she signed up to an assisted suicide organization, as she mentally prepared herself for the possibility of dying. Turner had discovered her unmanaged high blood pressure had accelerated her kidney damage, and if her body was going to shut down, she started making peace with the idea of death. Her husband Bach stepped in to donate his kidney to her in 2017. Tina Turner's tragic death was announced on May 24, sending shockwaves across the world, but her cause of death was previously unknown. Turner was first diagnosed with high blood pressure in 1978, and in 2016, started her battle with intestinal cancer. At the same time, her kidneys were failing, which led to her transplant surgery in 2017. On April 9, 2023, in what are believed to be her final public remarks, she told The Guardian how she hoped the world would remember her, and how she did not fear death. "How would you like to be remembered?" The Guardian asked. "As the Queen of Rock and Roll? As a woman who showed other women that it is okay to strive for success on their own terms." Asked what frightens her about getting older, she replied, "Nothing. This is life's full adventure, and I embrace and accept every day with what it brings." Turner is survived by 2 of her 4 sons. 2 preceded her in death, and her 67-year-old husband, Erwin Bach. The pair married in 2013 after dating for nearly 30 years. Born Anna Mae Bullock in 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee, to Zelma and Floyd Bullock, Turner overcame a turbulent childhood and abusive marriage to become a musical sensation and legendary performer. In her early 20s, she found fame with the Ike and Tina Turner Revue, a live act with her former husband. Behind their veneer of success and marital bliss, she endured brutal abuse throughout the marriage. They divorced in 1978. Turner, determined to succeed on her own and with 4 sons to raise, stunned fans and the media by speaking publicly about the abuse. "I wanted to stop people from thinking that Ike and Tina was so positive, that we were such a great team," Turner explained in an eponymous documentary. By the early 80s, she was a musical powerhouse in her own right, standing shoulder to shoulder with the world's most revered rock stars. Electrifying performances with Mick Jagger and David Bowie set her success on fire, and she was quickly celebrated with awards and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Throughout her career, Turner won 8 Grammys from 25 nominations and 3 Lifetime Grammy Awards. Her final stadium concert was in Sheffield, England, in 2009. On Thursday, well-wishers gathered outside the lakeside home of Tina Turner to pay tribute to the music legend, who had made Switzerland her home for nearly 3 decades. Flowers and cards lay outside the house in the picturesque town of Koesnicht, on the shore of Lake Zurich. A steady stream of visitors came to the gates of her estate to light candles and leave messages for the singer, whose hits included "What's Love Got to Do With It" and "Simply the Best." Locals described her as a popular neighbor who appreciated the lack of fuss from fellow residents when walking around. Turner moved to Switzerland with her longtime partner Bach in 1995. In 2013, shortly after marrying Bach, she became a Swiss national and gave up her U.S. citizenship.